Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a fun little video where you guys have helped me out. I had no plan for what video I was gonna post today. It's already Sunday. Usually I try to prepare my videos in advance so I have time to film and edit and upload and all of that. I did not have a video planned for today. I had no clue what I wanted to film, so I kind of started to think about just skipping uploading today. But then I remembered that there's actually a video I could do, because a few weeks back I asked you all on Twitter for help. A couple of weeks back I watched the entire Never Have I Ever show on Netflix. I binged it all within a week, like all 3 seasons. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's incredible. It has made it like my top 5 TV shows of all time. It's so good. There's so much heart and warmth and like comedy, but also emotions and romance and friendship and representation, and it's just so incredible. Inspired by that, I wanted to do a Never Have I Ever Bookish edition. So I asked you all on Twitter to please give me your Never Have I Ever questions. How should I do this? I literally haven't planned this because I just remembered I made that tweet a couple of weeks back. Usually when you play Never Have I Ever, if you have done the thing that is in the statement, you drink, like if it's a drinking game. It's Sunday evening, I don't really feel like drinking. I don't think I'm gonna have a punishment, I'm just gonna relax and answer the questions. Question 1. Never have I ever given a book a higher rating for the cover. I have never. Cross. I can purchase books because of covers. I don't rate them differently because of their covers. Never have I ever unhauled a book you love. I haven't. No, I haven't. Cross. Never have I ever given up on a vlog. Yes, I have. Ding ding ding, multiple times. Quite a few actually. Usually I remember like halfway through the week that, oh, I was supposed to vlog, and then I don't really have that much content to work with, and I just realized it's not gonna be that much of an entertaining video, so I give up. Never have I ever dog-eared pages. I have. I typically don't, but I've done it in like self-help books or like more non-fiction books. And I definitely did this a lot more when I was younger. And also like in my school books when I studied. Rarely in like fictional books, I would say. Never have I ever skipped to the end. I'm fairly certain I did this when I was younger, but I have not done it in my older days. Possibly like 10 or 15 years ago when I used to read quite a bit. I sometimes would read the last page, if I remember correctly, and then jump back to where I actually was. So I guess I have, but I don't do this anymore. Never have I ever looked up spoilers intentionally. I haven't. I usually avoid spoilers, but I don't perhaps make a massive effort to avoid spoilers. I don't actively look up spoilers, but I don't actively avoid them either. Never have I ever said you love a book when you actually hated it. I haven't. There's no reason for me to say I love a book when I hate it. Like, there's never been a reason for me to do that. I can't imagine what reason I would have to say I loved a book that I hated. Never have you ever said you hated a book you secretly loved. Once again, no, there's no reason for me to do that. I might not scream and shout about the books I do love, but I would never deny enjoying those books. There's this thing, especially when you're younger as well, where you feel like you're not really able to share the things you love. And for me that was Twilight and like a lot of other things. It sometimes is awkward to say that you enjoy or love the Twilight books, but I would never say that I hate them. Never have I ever returned a book to a store after reading it. I have never. Also, I probably have not read a book that close in time so that I would be able to return it within the return days. Never have I ever used a bit of nature, for example a leaf, wood chip, twig, as a bookmark. I don't think I have. No. Nope. Never have I ever read the last page first. Once again, I might have when I was younger. Not first, I don't think. I don't think I read the last page first, but I've definitely read the last page before reaching the last page. Never have I ever skipped ahead to the next chapter because you were bored and spoiled something for yourself. Maybe? Like sometimes when you're reading, you're on one page, and then your eyes sort of just jump to the other page, to the end of the other page to see what's going on. Or you might flip through to see, oh, okay, when will I be at the next chapter? And then possibly, it's possible that I have spoiled myself because of that. So I guess I have, maybe, but I don't remember. Never have I ever lost all the books you were holding when trying to take a thumbnail. Multiple occasions. I'm called Clumsy Charlotte for a reason. Like, it's in my name. I constantly drop my books while doing a thumbnail. So yeah, I have. Definitely. Next we have, never have I ever read the second book in a series first, accidentally. It depends on how specific you want to be with this question. I've never read a second book accidentally. I've never read a following book, like a second or third or fourth book in a series accidentally. I usually know quite well what order the books are in. I have, with purpose, with meaning to, I have read like the third book in a series. I wouldn't do this if it was not a companion series. So I think the case where I've done it is I read a historical romance that was the third book in a series of historical romances, but like it's not like it made a difference, you know? It's like reading the Kiss Quotient books or the Brown Sisters books. Like, they are companion novels in the series. The characters might make cameos and reappearances, but it's not the main story. It's a new main story. Long answer. What was the question? So I guess no, I have not. Never have I ever cracked a book spine on purpose. Yes, I have. Indeed, I have. I want you to hear me. I love cracking the spine of a book. Cracking the spine, breaking the back. Yes, it's the best feeling when you're sitting down, reading a book, and it's starting to get a bit uncomfortable because it's like you're holding it at a weird angle because the back is stiff. So you just... so nice. I adore that feeling. I love it. How many unsubscribed just now? Never have I ever dropped your book in the water while taking a bath. Fairly certain I did this when I was younger. I don't have a bath anymore and I haven't taken a bath for, I would say, like 10 or 12 years, to be honest. But when I was younger, like a kid, and enjoyed taking baths and I enjoyed to read, like I always brought like this pile of books with me to the bathroom, no matter what business I was doing. I can't remember specifically which book it would have been, but I'm quite certain that I dropped the book in the water. Perhaps not the entire book, but like dropping one end of it and that being dunked into the water and then saving it. Yeah, I'm certain I've done that. Never have I ever only finished reading a book because it was a friend's fave, but really wanted to DNF. Yeah, I think I've done this actually. And not too long ago either. The one I can think of, and that's only because my friend was over today and we talked about this book, is Neverwhere. If I had not read Neverwhere based on the recommendations of two of my friends who love it, I probably would have DNF'd it. Or never finished it, at least. And those were the questions, apparently. This ended up being a very short and sweet video, but still, I'm very grateful for everyone that interacted with my tweet and gave me some suggestions for statements and questions for this Never Have I Ever Bookish edition. First of all, if you have not watched Never Have I Ever, highly recommend. It's incredible. I just want to rewatch it. It did so much for me during a week when I probably would have felt awful. I connected with that show on so many levels, and it seriously is amongst my top favorite shows of all time, which I don't really remember the last time a recent show or a fairly new show ended up on that list. Highly recommend that. Please watch it. Also, another note, I feel like I'm struggling a bit with video ideas. I don't know why. Like, I have a bunch of ideas, but some of them take time to execute. Some of them are more time related, like something needs to happen for me to be able to make that video and so on. So sometimes I just find myself lately not really having ideas. Like, I want to make videos. I really have this urge to make videos and edit them and publish them and all of that, but I just can't come up with ideas. My mind is kind of blank lately. So I would therefore like to ask you if you have any requests, ideas, suggestions for videos that you would like me to make, please let me know. It could be specific book reviews or certain vlogs that you would like to see, or like tags you think would be fun, or a challenge. I would love to make some book challenges. I have a couple of friends that I could force to help me out. Please leave any and all suggestions. It would really help me out quite a bit. Can you stop? Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please take care and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes